Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people. This is Rxan Smith. Welcome to the Rxan Smith Podcast. Get your umbrellas out. I'm about to brainstorm. Actually, we have a strange cold front moving in. It's not going to be a brainstorm. It's going to be a shameless attempt to plug YouTube's algorithm into a Russian roulette gun and use it against itself. So I was just notified by Spotify of the following things. I could be reading them. I just decided to do what I do, go off the top of my head. My podcast, with every other in its category, it is shared in the top 10% of podcasts that are shared at all globally. So I'm the top 10%. I have 93% more content. Is that how I say it? My content total minutes are more than 93% of podcasters in my category. And I also had 1.9 million views. 1.9 million minutes and 102.6 thousand views. So almost 103,000 views. Thank you. I appreciate it. So most of the time, this is how it works. Your podcast is up for monetization on YouTube when you put up those types of numbers. I have some background in media. I know that it's very easy to take money per hit, but as a rule of thumb, know that every link, and on those links, every ad box you see gets about $10,000 a month per 1 million hits. So if I threw up 40 episodes, right, and I generated a total of 100,000 in 4 months at 106,000 views, I am not making them money. The thing is that it was January until August. So it was 8 months. I only did 40 episodes. What they wanted me to do in the 8 months was approximately 220 episodes. And as they've pointed out to me, if I would have done that, I would be in the monetization section making $7,000 a month. This was done on purpose. I wanted to see that if I streamed it, how many services would pick me up. 9 did. Spotify wants me to give them exclusive rights on my video. It's an uphill battle for them because obviously everybody watches most internet streaming on YouTube. That's why I'm putting this out on YouTube. Riverside will convert your Anchor, which is Spotify's podcast platform, to video, and it'll actually automatically upload it to Spotify as a new video podcast, and it will put it on YouTube. What I'm going to ask everyone to do is subscribe to my channel. I have 2,500 subscribers. Believe it or not, I am in the top 0.1 percentile of people that had over 100,000 views. And this doesn't count the people that had one hot video. None of my videos had over 25,000 views. It was consistent. All of my videos had every single subscriber watch almost every time. And they were always watched the same day they were published. I think that was something like 97% of the time. So what they call the category of my viewers, it was invigorated, and energized. It was energized. So basically, I put content out. I thank you guys. You get excited. You want to hear it. And the thing that I broke a record for was that my podcast was shared by direct link, which means not social media, not by a Facebook share, not by an Instagram post, not by TikTok, just copying the link, because I don't do social media. It's there, but I don't actively participate. Copying the link and texting it to a friend, or going on my website that gets very few views and clicking it. That is how 48% of my podcast is generated. All right, I will stop boring you with these nerdy numbers. Basically, SEO companies contact me and say that they can guarantee me between 4 to 10 million hits, they don't know, per month. I know that, okay, that's great. So that could be $28,000 a month. Here's the thing. They run commercials during the video. They put a banner on the top. Every one of those gets you about $10,000 per month per million views. So if I can get 10 million a month, if they get $10,000 a month and I get 10 million views a month, that's $100,000 a month per ad, per commercial. They allow 4 commercials in an hour-long podcast. So you start doing the math there. It's like, wait a minute, I'm making 28,000. You guys are making $250,000 on me each month. I know you have the platform and everything, but here's the thing I know. You call companies and negotiate with them directly and be like, look, this is the content that I am capable of getting. If I start to say like and subscribe, what do they? Smash the thumbs up button below and hit subscribe. It helps support our channel and keeps us going. If I do that, which I never wanted to do because I think it sounds fucking gay, not homosexual gay, I mean, like Louis C.K. means it when he says it in his comedy routine, except I'm not quite as funny. But it sounds fucking stupid. I feel like a sellout. I don't do this for money, but I do like money, and I have a plan. With my money, here's what I pledge. Every cent that I generate from this podcast will go to a nonprofit organization that I manage. It's a for-profit management company, but the nonprofit that we manage has 75% of the revenue that we get going towards them. Only 25% of the money that we take in goes to fund the management company, and that's essential. That's for paying for a building for them to operate in. That's for paying someone like me to be the face, to do the accounting work, to do the payroll, to hire, to promote. You look, the best nonprofits out there, you want to see no more than 25% of the money that is brought in going towards admin fees, and we're right there. And it's just with, me scratching and clawing. Once I get a couple key players, i.e. you guys, involved, then ours will be about 12%. It'll get cut in half. So please like and subscribe to my channel on YouTube here. I'm going to post all of the links to all of the podcast platforms that carry me. Please subscribe to all of them. If you can, click on every video and like them. I'm not sure how much the algorithm takes into account likes, but I don't hashtag. I don't do any of the things that you're supposed to do to promote it. I mainly do this because I knew that the content would be interesting, and I knew that if I had 100,000 or 10 million, that whatever nano data they got internally, and I was right, top 10% more, engaged audience than 93% of content. And we're talking about, Joe Rogan's on this station. There's millions of podcasters. I'm always in the top 10% of whatever nano data. Not total hits, not total likes, not total subscribers, but as a percentage of people that subscribe. And we're not talking about 10, There's 2,500 subscribers to the YouTube channel alone. We're talking about 1.9 million minutes of viewership on 40 episodes. I mean, I didn't put up any of the good stuff. So, you want behind the scenes stories on sports, on athletes, you want exclusive athlete interviews, you want mafioso stories told without breaking any code that would show any disrespect to any type of organized crime family. You want footage of police being made fools of, all of that good stuff that I have. I'm going to put it all out here, monetize it, and use the profit to fund our 501c3 nonprofit organization that helps people that are in drug recovery. After they get clean, complete the hardest part. Getting clean is not easy, but it's easier than staying clean. And we are building container ship rehab facilities that teach vocations. They allow you to have space to do art. There's a million things that we have. We have Airbnbs that are themed that we're going to teach people how to manage. We're basically, after they get clean, we're going to give them a purpose in life. We're going to let the great doctors do their work, the medication do its work, but we're going to give them something that is their new drug. And this is sincere. Please subscribe. Please forward this to anyone that you know that has influence on social media and ask them to have their friends subscribe to my channel. and we're going to make change.